Hi everyone, welcome to Linda's Creative Life. I'm here to share with you a project I've been working on, and it is a 50 stack challenge. And this is actually a challenge that started in 2022. It's hosted by Crafty Cat, and she has one for 2023 also, and I will leave a link below to her channel. And last year, she wanted everyone to take guest checks and decorate them. And one full pack of guest checks is 50. So that's why she came up with the 50 stack. And you can see I am, this is where I'm at. I've got 17 done. I'm going to share with you today. And I've been having such a good time. I started back October, and then I totally got sidetracked with Christmas crafting and all sorts of other things. And I haven't really been doing it, and so I am way behind, but I don't care. I'm having such a good time, and I seem to love prompts. Prompts just make me happy, I think. So, this was my first one, and the prompt was red, and I had this really gorgeous napkin with the Eiffel Tower and the reds, and so that's all I did on that one. The second one was paint. This is really not very good at all, but I used acrylic paint and I made a pumpkin. So you can tell it was October. I had pumpkins on my mind. I've gotten a lot better. This one was orange. So I used another napkin because it again was October, and I added this little orange ticket to it. And so that was the prompt number 4. Oops, I missed one. 3. This is 3. All right. So 3 was blue. And so I took this really cool wrapping paper that my daughter-in-law had given me with the ocean theme, and I put some lace over it and decoupaged it so it kind of got stiff. And then I added the mermaids, and I really like how that came out, and that's number 3. And then 4 I was showing you. That was orange. That was fun. This is 5, and 5 was fabric. So I found this really cute fabric that has little elephants on it, and then I found some coordinating fabrics that I thought were pretty in my mom's scrap fabric. I added a button, and that was number 5. Number 6 and 7. I made this 6 and 7 because I lost one. And this is 6 is pocket and 7 is lace. So I combined the two and made a pocket with the lace. Made a little tag to go in there. I decoupaged some little pieces of paper, added the lace. Then I had this really pretty bee die cut that I added, and I used some ink on it, and I just like the way that came out. So that's 6 and 7. Then I was in the bee mood. And so 8 was vellum. So this real pale background is some vellum paper I had, and I just covered the whole ticket with it. Added this little bit of a paper ruler, a little corner thing of coffee dyed lace, some fabric. Our friendship was meant to be happy, and I had fun. And then added this real cute little dangle. I'm having fun. So that was 8. So this was 9, and 9 was black. So again, I used a napkin. I really, really love using napkins in decoupage. So I used a napkin that was black and white and went with that theme. I had this little piece of trim with these little flowers on it. This bird that, has this little black and white printed wing, another white flower that says adventure awaits you, a little piece of doily, and then another piece of, I kind of layered that with more napkin and added a flower. And I really like it. So that was number 9. Then this, I'll move that out of the way. This is number 10. And this one was use an index card. So I took an index card and I used a embossing folder to make hearts. I watercolored it and with this real pretty, minty green, but it didn't show up the hearts well enough. So I took some ink and made a mess, but you can see it. And so then I was like, well, okay, so this cute paper is black and white and minty green, so it mimics the hearts, so I thought that kind of went with it. So I made a couple of little tags to go into and made that a pocket, and I added the little minty trim, and there you go. This one is number 11, and this one was packing paper. So I don't know if you can see the texture, but this was some packing paper that had come in one of my packages, and it was really had a neat texture to it. So I decoupaged it down, and then I found this really cool sticker page, and I ripped it up into pieces so that it kind of gave it a real pieced together look, and the colors went together, and I just like how that looks. So that was 11. 12 was crimped paper. So I found this really cute little crimped heart rosette that someone had made in my stash, and I was so excited because I'm really trying to use things from my stash. I also found this really cute die cut of this pink fancy high heel in my stash. So I added some paper to the background to give me kind of a, a texture back there, some lace, this rosette, piece of ribbon, and then I added that, and I just really like the way that came out. And then I did, some pink on the edges. This one was really fun. It took me a long time to decide what to do for this, but this was threads. And so I just had some spools of thread, and I just, cut off a bunch of pieces and just kind of wadded them up. And for a background, I was like, what am I going to do? And I found a pattern, and I took the tissue, and I found where it was the McCall's, and that was the pattern number, Mrs. size 10, 12, and 14. So I loved having that in the middle. And then I just kind of, I decoupaged that on, and then I just kind of glued on the threads in random way, and then added, and it blurred, but I kind of like the way it looks. With some little alphabet stamps, I put threads down there. So I was kind of happy with that. And then these next few have some watercolor on them. So that's what I'm doing for Watercolor Wednesday this year. So I love those iridescent watercolors. And so this was check number 14, and its prompt was corrugated cardboard. So I wanted a background for the check, and so I used the kind of blues and mints and greens and pinks. And once it dried, then I pinked up this piece of corrugated cardboard, and I found these absolutely adorable little heart shaker stickers, and the eyelashes and the smile and the colors are perfect. And then I added this little piece of trim, and I just absolutely love it. I think it's so, so cute. So the next one was stickers, and so I decided I would go in and just pick out a pack of stickers that I had not used, and they were Dollar Tree stickers, and then go from there. So I picked out a pack, and they were Valentine or love stickers. And I just took a doily and used some, what is it called? Some distressed oxide spray that I had gotten and hadn't used before. And I spun sugar and I sprayed it on there, and I really liked how that turned out. Added 4 of the stickers, and then found this piece of ribbon that I thought was just kind of perfect. So that is number 15. So number 16, the prompt was squares. And so if you might recognize, these are Dollar Tree stickers also. And I just loved them, and the colors and how they just kind of are iridescent. So I just put them on, and I found some squares that spelled out home, and it almost was exactly the same size, not quite, but I just made this, and I liked it, but it just didn't look great. And so I got out my watercolors again, and I used this kind of turquoisey blue as a background, and I just think it's kind of cool. So there it is. That's number 16, and that is squares. And this is the last one I've done so far. And this was number 17, and it was to use a napkin. So I thought, well, I will use one of my purple napkins, since I am doing hashtag Enjoy Purple with Us. And it's just some lavender, and it's got some words there, and I added the butterfly from a different part of the napkin, and a little trim at the top and the bottom. And so this is number 17, and that's as many as I've done. But I am going to continue until I get them all done, and then I will start on 2023s. So these have been so much fun. They're just little and quick, and they don't all have to be the same style, and I've just had a great time doing them. And a couple of friends have been saying, you need to share those, so I can see that I'm getting better. I feel my imagination, my creativity increasing the more I do it. So I've been trying to do a couple a week, and I'm really having a lot of fun with them. So thank you so much for joining in, and I will talk to you soon. Bye now.